Hey guys, what's going on? So today I have an album review for Defeated Sanity, Psalms of the Moribund. Amazing album. So yep, background we were playing Blasphemy's Fallen Angel of Doom. Love this album. Classic, you should all know it. Anyways, so this is Defeated Sanity's second album, and in my opinion this is their best. If you don't know Defeated Sanity, technical brutal death metal band. They're from Germany. They've been around since I believe like the early 2000s, if not super late 90s. This came out in 2007. This is the 2019 Digipack reissue. This was put out through Grindethic Records. Excuse me, Grindethic Records. So let's get right into it. Awesome album cover. Love this album cover so much. I don't know who it was done by actually. So that's interesting. I can't find out who did this. So if any of you guys know, let me know in the comments. But it's a killer fucking album cover. Love their logo. That was done by John Zig, I believe. There's the back of the track listing. It looks like it opens up to one big picture, but it doesn't. No booklet, no booklet or anything. Just lyrics. And there's the disc. And behind the disc, you have a picture of the lineup. Pretty cool. So right off the bat, this album is a lot more technical than their debut album. It's also a lot chunkier. It's a lot more brutal, especially because the vocalist changed. I mean, I don't think Defeated Sanity has ever done multiple albums with the same vocalist. They have a different vocalist on each of their albums. And this guy is definitely, I don't know if I'd say he's their worst, but it's funny because this is their best album, but this doesn't have their best vocals. They're all inhales on here. They're not like shitty Waking the Cadaver inhales. They're like I don't know how to explain it, but they're like really good, not quite gurgly, but just really low. The vocals on here are really quiet too, but they're like type, or that was a terrible example, like type of inhales where they're like that doesn't sound very much like the vocals on here, but like they're just low inhales basically. So right off the bat, the album opens up with Stoned and Defiled, which kicks right into it. There's no like bullshit intro or anything like that. It just kicks right into the fucking craziness. And I mean, Defeated Sanity really live up to their name with this album. This album is chaotic as fuck, but it's controlled though. It never gets sloppy or anything, but it's insane sounding. And yeah, just really fucking fast pummeling, but technical drumming. Love the drums in Defeated Sanity. Really technical guitar riffs. Kind of reminiscent of like Disgorge US, but with like a very slight jazzy, maybe kind of cryptopsy-ish kind of tinge to it. Really technical shit. Fail Self-Inflicted Disfigurement. Probably, I don't know if I'd say that's my favorite on here, but one of my favorites. It actually has a slam in it, and it, oh my god, it's like one of the best fucking slams you'll ever hear. It's so catchy and just so brutal sounding. Prelude to the Tragedy. Hideously Disembodied, and Butchered Identity all kind of blend together, but they're all really great tracks. But just really short, fast songs. The title track, Psalms of the Moribund, is definitely the best song on here. Just a masterpiece of fucking brutal death metal. It starts out fast, but then there's also the really fast, chunky slam riffs here and there. There's also like this weird, atmospheric sounding, kind of jazzy section towards the end. It's great. There's even some bass drops, which sound heavy as fuck. Engorged with Humiliation has this really unique sounding, really technical, weird sounding, like sweepy-ish kind of riff. It's not like a, don't think like Necrophagist, like you know, type sweeping. It's like, you have to hear it to explain. We're also through Punishment, it's another one of the best ones on here. And Artifacts of Desolation is a great way to open this album. Production-wise, the production really makes a lot of this album what it is. Take like an album like Trading Pieces by Deeds of Flesh and make it sound a little more refined. Like, okay, it takes like those kind of like, you know, scooped mids, vocals are a little low in the mix, nasty drum sound, bass isn't completely audible, but occasionally it'll shine here and there. And just take that and make it a little bit more like, it sounds a little bit more professional, I guess, in a way. Not saying Deeds of Flesh is unprofessional sounding bad at all, because I love Deeds of Flesh. Or excuse me, band. That's how I said bad. But this sounds a lot more refined, I'd say. But yeah, and the production is really cold and evil sounding. It's just really fucking dark. And this album just feels like it sounds like the album cover. It's chaotic, and there's some parts where there's like gravity blasts over really technical fast riffs, and it just gets really just like overbearing. Well, not overbearing, like it gets really fucking like overwhelming, but in a good way, because it's so fucking heavy sounding. Lyrically, this album is just your typical like gore and stuff like that. Defeated Sanity came into their own lyrically later on in their career, in my opinion. Still cool stuff. The vocals aren't really a highlight of this album for me. Even though this is my favorite album from them, it's one of my favorite brutal death metal albums ever. The vocals aren't the best on here, but they're still excellent, though. But they're more of an accent to the music. You're really mostly just paying attention to like the fucking blast beats and the technical riffs and stuff on here. And this gets groovy at times too, but it's very intelligent. If you want an intelligent brutal death metal album, but it's still an easy joy though. If you just want fast blast beats and crazy heavy shit, this is still a go-to album in my opinion. It's not like pretentiously intelligent, but it's like, think like None So Vile by Cryptopsy type intelligent, where it's like it can, you know, it's really fucking heavy and over the top and brutal, but it's also very agile. That's basically a good way to describe this album. And yeah, this is really like a masterpiece in my opinion. It's pretty short too. It's only like half an hour long. a lot of songs on here aren't immediate. The first time you listen to this album, you'll be like, all right, cool, blast beats, you know, guttural vocals, scoop to mids on the guitars. But the more you listen to it, you realize like the way their song structure works and stuff, and it's just, there's some really great song structures on here. Defeated Sanity are really good at take like the technicality of like Disgorge, but make the songwriting a little bit more memorable, and songs that can stick in your head. And you get this, because that's just as technical, but a little bit more repetitive. But it's not saying that this is repetitive. There's still songs where nothing repeats, or almost nothing repeats at all. Yeah, it's just a really fucking brutal album, but there's more to it than just being super heavy, because it's also very well written, and it's just very good at creating a strong sense of mood. And again, this is a really dark sounding album. It's very moody, and it's very like ominous sounding at times. There's a few parts on the album where it slows down just a little bit, but not for super long periods of time. The sound really never gets boring either. It's constantly entertaining, and it's just a really great short burst of fucking amazing brutal death metal from Germany, which is, I think it's weird that they're from Germany because they sound pretty American. But Defeated Sanity has a pretty original sound in my opinion. I mean, obviously it sounds a lot like Disgorge, but kind of jazzy. But even then though, they just have this certain voice to their sound where when you hear a song, even if it's from any album, you know it's instantly Defeated Sanity, because they just have this certain voice to their sound that's just fucking awesome. But yeah, amazing album. If you like stuff like Disgorge or Cryptopsy, or Deeds of Flesh, there's no reason you shouldn't like this. This is an amazing album, and it's one of my favorite brutal death metal albums ever. So yeah, Defeated Sanity with Psalms of the Moribund. Honestly, I would give this a 9 out of 10, or maybe a 9.5 out of 10. It's just amazing. I can't really think of any flaws. Maybe if the vocals were a little louder in the mix, but that's about it though. So yep, check this album out if you haven't. Amazing brutal death metal album. I don't know why most people don't refer to this as Defeated Sanity's best. Some people like to say some of their other albums like Chapters of Repugnance or Passages into Deformity, which those are great albums too. But those ones are a little bit more immediate sounding than this one. But yeah, that's it for this video though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.